在如今这个网络毒鸡汤满天飞的时代。
In today's world, where toxic online inspirational quotes are everywhere, this woman's clarity of mind is truly rare and precious. Next, let's take a look at a negative example, the so-called Voldemort woman, and see how she managed to destroy what was once a happy and harmonious family. Did you take my car? What could possibly happen just from driving it? Wait until he gets back, and I'll show you what happens then. Damn it, has that guy with the sports car come back yet? He's waiting for me. Don't stop, get out, get out, get out! And you, make sure you hand that thing over to him properly. I've been drinking, what do you even do every day, huh? What's so urgent? I'm asking you, what are you busy with all the time? Come over here, take a look, come here. See this? How many traffic violations are there? What were you even doing? Violations, right? I'll pay you. Okay. No, why are you talking so righteously? Do you think it's about money? Is that what this is about? Don't you know you're supposed to follow traffic rules when driving? Do I really have to tell you that? Have you done anything in your life responsibly? You're about to get married. Don't you think you should have a little bit of responsibility? What's even the point of this marriage then? Oh, it's still on? I really think... What? Tell me, who's supposed to take responsibility here? Who are you being fair to? Damn it, it's all ruined. You even dragged me into this mess, and now you're starting again. You've got such good conditions. Why are you so scared all the time? I'm getting married, and in the end, I still want to leave. Look at me. I'm so angry I've got snot coming out of my nose. This person's mouth is just making me laugh. What are you even talking about? I'm back. Aren't you going out? I'm asking you. I'm telling you now, go upstairs, pack your things, and get out immediately. Do you hear me? Why are you doing this? Can you please just stop talking to me? Do you understand? If you say one more word, just one more, get out of here right now. You got yourself engaged and your family made demands by the end of the year. That house needs to be settled. They're still short of 300,000 yuan, and I'm supposed to give it. That's the plan. Let's just help him out this once. I knew it would come to this, you know? Go eat your dinner. I'll eat mine. Didn't they go look at the house? I'll talk about it after I eat, can't I? They said the house deal is urgent. Can't your sister help? Isn't your sister always showing off her wealth every day? What is she? Lu-bu now. What's her situation anyway? Tell me honestly. Can you even compare them to us? So just because someone's doing better, we have to lose? We have to be the suckers? Didn't mom and dad help you before? Didn't they help you when you had no money? Will you ever stop? Every time your family needs something, you bring this up again, huh? Then let's just end this here. I'm telling you, I've been doing business for years. Sure, I've made some money, but have I ever refused to help your family when they needed it? Has your father or mother ever left my pocket empty? That's fine, I don't mind helping because I, Cheng Heisen, am a man who knows how to repay kindness. But I'm telling you now, this time, for your brother's wedding, I'm not giving a single cent. What? It's that bad that your brother has to borrow money to get married? If he can't afford it, maybe he shouldn't get married. Don't even bring it up. What do you mean by that? What are you saying? You want sunflower seeds or something? Damn it, are you stupid? Your brother's wedding is short 300,000 yuan. I told you to prepare it. What do you mean you won't give it? Fine, whatever, wait a bit. Your sister's coming. Why is my sister coming? Who invited her? Oh, she's here with her husband too. Why so anxious to come? Some good news? Must be good news, right? Your brother's wedding is short of money, right? You've got it ready, right? No need to feel awkward, huh? You two talk it over. Give this back to him. Why are you two speaking in hometown dialect now? What's going on? What do you mean by this? Did you insult me? Say it? What did you say? Here, take it, I prepared it. For your brother's wedding, right? Isn't that good? Big deal, huh? Fine, I'll hold on to it for now. My brother's buying a car soon, so when it's not enough, I'll need to use this. All right, let's order food. Okay, no problem. I'm heading out first. Sister, you're not eating? When you get home, add me on WeChat. Tell me, was that meaningful? You know what? If I didn't test you, you'd never tell the truth. See that? Greedy to the core. You're two-faced. And let me tell you something, your family is a bottomless pit, you understand? Actually, they should call it a deep abyss. Let them consume themselves slowly. You and I are about to divorce, not get married. What is this even? I'm just trying to give my wrong life a proper ending. Shouldn't it be ceremonious? Fine, no problem. I'll throw you a divorce ceremony. Those 73 days of cooling off? I'm not coming home. If something happens, call me. I'm leaving. Why did you go to my sister's house? Tell me. You haven't come home in how many days? We used to live together fine. Now you're provoking me, testing my limits. Got something to say? Say it fast and leave. If we're getting divorced, you'll be leaving with nothing. Wow, you're ridiculous. Are you even my real sister? I've never seen a real sister encourage her own sister to get divorced. You've really opened my eyes, leaving with nothing? You're hilarious. You must be out of your mind. Go get checked, okay? What should I even say to you? When you were doing business, wasn't it our family that helped you? If it wasn't for us, would you even be where you are now? Oh, here comes your mother again. Can you just shut up for once? Who are you to tell me anything? I'm telling you, we've come this far and it's over. It's over, let's end it quickly. Fine. Sis, don't waste your breath on him. Let me say something, look how arrogant he is. Nothing that comes out of his mouth sounds human. My brother came over to invite them to spend New Year together, just set up a few tables for a couple of days. But no, he got angry, threw a tantrum, and drove my brother and me away. My brother's kid was so embarrassed he came home and didn't eat or drink. That's all thanks to him. You shut your mouth, that's what you deserve. Wasn't he supposed to come pick up goods? They came back, I came with them. I'll apologize for my brother, okay? Don't be angry. It's fine, I'm leaving. All right, sis. Don't get mad. What do you want? Just say it. Let's not waste time. Come on, spit it out. You see, my sister-in-law can't even show her face anymore. Just say it. Have you thought it through? Say it. Hurry up. There's 300,000 yuan in your card. Give it to me to buy a car, and we'll call it even. Damn it, are you out of your mind? Have you gone insane from being poor? Why are you even here? Begging me for money? Who's begging? This is my home. Get out of here. And you useless coward, get out too. Go. That's enough. You're just like your sister's family, never think of others. Only care about what suits yourself. You act on impulse and never regret it. You can't be taught. You know what? I warned you before you got married, find someone from far away, someone with fewer siblings, otherwise there'll always be trouble. But since we made our choice, we can't complain now, right? No more whining. She keeps twisting everything, playing the victim. We've helped them enough, haven't we? Yes, we have. So what's the point of all this constant fighting? Is that meaningful? I'm the sister. I get that you want to help your brother, but you can't just take one side. You and I are different. Your brother's getting married, it's a good thing, sure. But I've heard about things like this too many times, and you know it. Earning money isn't easy, and Haishan's working hard. Even if you give that money, it won't solve anything, it'll never end. Enough already, sis. Ron, don't be angry, okay? Go home. Stay here for a bit. Cool off. And you two, no more fighting? Understood? No more fighting. Drive safe. Call me when you get home. So now, things have come to this. Do you think we can still keep going? I get it now. From now on, I'll humble myself. I'll beg you, let's live peacefully, okay? Let's each live our own lives and leave each other in peace, all right? Yuan, please, let's not talk anymore. I'm begging you. Really, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you. My dear, I really know I was wrong. Please, let's not divorce. Xiao Wang, I'm broke. Please, send me off. You're such a bastard, damn you. Just wait and see when I rise up again. You'll regret it. Before we dive into all of this, let us know in the comments where you're watching this video from. Connecting with viewers across the world is a huge source of inspiration for us. Brothers, after watching this video, my heart rate has shot up to 180, and my blood pressure is through the roof. 300,000 yuan has become a mirror, revealing all demons: a useless brother, a manipulative mother, and a cold-hearted sister. This family has turned blood is thicker than water into blood sucks out every remaining cent. With such relatives, if you help them 10 times, they'll remember 0, but if you refuse once, they'll hold it against you for life. So what should you do when facing such a situation? I suggest, don't lend, don't argue, just leave. In order to help their younger brothers, some women sacrifice their own marriages and families, even going so far as to demand their husbands bow down without limits. This phenomenon is not rare in China, especially in rural areas where it's particularly severe. It all stems from the deeply rooted traditional mindset of valuing sons over daughters, which causes endless family conflicts, and many of them eventually end in divorce. Let me share a typical case. In 2024, a woman divorced her husband just to buy a marriage house for her younger brother. She even gave her entire share of the divorce settlement to him. But after the divorce, she had nowhere to go. When she turned to her brother for help, her sister-in-law refused to take her in. Left with no place to stay, she ended up living on the streets. The story exploded online, with countless people commenting on how tragic the fate of these sister sacrifices for brother, women often called floor-licking demons, truly was. There are many similar stories. For example, one wife mortgaged the couple's shared home to pay off her brother's gambling debts. Her husband was devastated and filed for divorce. She insisted that her husband had no conscience, but the court still granted the divorce, and in the end, she lost her entire family. Another widely circulated video on Douyin showed a woman who divorced her husband to help her brother buy a house. Later, she deeply regretted it, lamenting how she gave up her own life for her brother, only to end up in misery. Why do these women end up divorcing over such things? The root cause lies in their lack of boundaries. From childhood, many were taught that girls must always give way to their brothers. As they grow up, they treat their brother's well-being as their own responsibility, even more important than their marriage. In families where sons are favored over daughters, these women see helping their brothers as a sacred duty, completely ignoring their husbands' feelings. And what about the husbands? At first, many of them endure it silently. But when issues involve property or debts, the conflict inevitably explodes. In another example, a wife demanded that her husband give up his parents' house to her brother as a marriage home. When he refused, she threatened divorce, and the situation spiraled out of control. These stories reflect deeper issues within Chinese society. The gender imbalance has grown so serious that during matchmaking, many men openly blacklist women known to be brother pleasers. They fear marrying such wives because they might drain the family's resources to feed their brothers. Yet ironically, after divorcing, many of these women are left with nothing. Once their brothers get married, they often turn their backs, leaving their sisters abandoned and filled with regret. Family harmony requires balance. Helping relatives is a good thing, but it must have limits. Women need to learn independence, and men should also strive for understanding and communication. Hopefully, these real-life cases serve as a warning to everyone. Never let helping your brother become the reason your family falls apart. If you're still watching, comment 1 so I know you're still with me.
刚刚接到我妈给我打的电话。
I just got a call from my mom. She said my younger brother is already 25 years old and still doesn't have a car, which makes dating difficult for him. I told her, so what? But she said, he really needs to buy a car. My dad said, if we're going to buy one, it has to be a decent one, something that costs at least more than 200,000 yuan. I told them, then just buy it. My mom said, but your brother has only been working for a few years. His salary isn't even enough for daily expenses, and he doesn't have money to buy a car. I said, then don't buy it. But my mom insisted. Everyone else in the village has a car, and our family has even raised 2 college graduates. Isn't it embarrassing that we still can't afford one? Your father said that we'll grit our teeth and help him get the car this year no matter what. I said, then do whatever you want. But my mom said, we don't have enough money. We're still short a bit. I said, if you don't have enough, then don't buy it yet. Wait until you've saved enough. My dad said, we can take a car loan, but then he added, of course, you'll be the one paying off the loan. But to make things easier for you, we've decided not to take out a loan. I asked, what does this have to do with me? My mom said, how can it not? If your brother has a car, he can pick you up whenever you come home. Isn't that basically buying the car for you too? I said, when I come home, I can just rent a car myself. I don't need him to pick me up. My mom snapped, why can't you understand anything? I've been talking to you for so long and you still don't get it. Look around, in which village does a sister not help her brother buy a car or a house? I'm not asking you to buy it for him just to contribute a little. Haven't I been good enough to you? I said, wait, what? Since when does being a sister mean I'm obligated to buy my brother a car or a house? My mom said, your dad told me to tell you to hurry up and agree and fill the gap. I asked, how much are you short? My mom said, we only have a bit over 20,000 yuan. If your father can't make enough money and I'm in poor health, it's all because we spent so much raising you and paying for your education. That's what ruined my health. I said, really? My mom said, of course. When you were born, everyone was disappointed that you were a girl. I lost face in the village because of that. I even had several abortions after that until I finally gave birth to your brother. It wasn't easy. I said, and then? My mom said, "So when can you transfer the money we're short of? Whatever you do, don't tell your husband. He's stingy and small-minded. No need for him to know. Be smart. Don't tell your husband's family everything. Let me tell you, your mother's family is your true support." I said, "All right, I won't tell him because I'm not transferring the money either." My mom asked, "What do you mean? I raised you, fed you, and paid for your education. How much did all that cost? You ungrateful brat, you're trying to piss me off." Then I hung up the phone. It's not that I don't understand her words, I just don't want to. They want to buy a car costing more than 200,000 yuan, but are only putting up 20,000 themselves. And those 20,000 yuan are actually the hospital fees they once asked me to pay when my father had a stomach hemorrhage. The shortfall they're asking me to cover is exactly 200,000 yuan. Honestly, they must be dreaming. After I hung up, my mom went crazy messaging me on WeChat, saying my husband must have hypnotized me or drugged me, made me lose my senses so I can't tell who's family and who's not. Over and over again, it's the same speech. Our son is the most important person in your life, even before your husband or child. Whenever I buy my child a toy or sign them up for a class, they start lecturing me. I used to endure it, but now they want to take money out of my pocket, nagging endlessly and making me angry. Why should I give them anything, right? Even if I had money, I wouldn't give it. They're sucking my blood so blatantly. At least if they disguised it under affection or love, I might have given in. But this open, shameless blood-sucking, I'm not an idiot, am I?
现在世都真是变了，老铁们啊！
The world has really changed, my friends. When I was a kid, I used to watch TV dramas and couldn't stand seeing those women being mistresses, clinging to older men. But now, I'm studying every day how to cling to an older man. Every day I'm on TikTok searching how to cling to an older man, how to make an older man fall in love with me, how to talk while holding on to an older man. I've gone crazy, my friends, completely obsessed. The world is in chaos.
现在很多离了婚的女
Nowadays, many divorced women want to find a wealthy man. There's nothing wrong with that. Honestly speaking, after a divorce and being hurt, it's natural to want to find someone with better conditions to live an easier life. I completely understand that feeling. After all, who doesn't want to live with dignity? Who doesn't want to be cherished, loved, and cared for? But here's the issue. You want to find a rich man then. What exactly would that rich man want from you? Would he want you because you're older? Because you've experienced more? Or because you come with a child? Maybe some debt? Don't get upset. This is just reality. And reality is cruel. Let me tell you something straightforward. Divorce is not your fault, but if after your divorce you still live in the fantasy of a domineering CEO falls in love with me, then that's where you go wrong. Think about it. What makes you believe that those successful men, who have so many choices, would specifically choose a divorced woman? You disliked your ex-husband for not being capable or rich enough. But those truly wealthy and capable men, are they short of young, beautiful, kind, and understanding women around them? They're not lacking, are they? So why would they ignore all those fresh, beautiful flowers just to pick the one that's been weathered by life several times? Because it has character. I'm not talking about taste or character here, and I'm not saying you're bad or that divorced women are inferior, not at all. I sincerely want to remind you that this world is very realistic, and men are even more realistic than women, especially those so-called high-quality men. When they choose a partner, they're not looking for someone to pity, they're making a rational choice. What kind of choice? Who looks better when taken out in public? Who is easier to get along with? Who can bring support rather than pressure? You may say, but I have experience. I understand men. I know how to take care of others. Yes, those are your strengths. But have you thought about this? The things you mentioned, those 20-something-year-old women with high emotional intelligence and good looks, they can offer those too, right? In fact, they can often offer even more better, easier, and lighter. You may not like the word virtuous, you may find it outdated, but you know what? Many men look for exactly that in a wife. And you, if you didn't manage your last marriage, well, how can you convince the next man that you can hold a family together? And some sisters spend all day using beauty filters, thinking they're doing great once they turn on the app. But that's fake. You can fool yourself, but can you fool others? When you put the phone down, in reality, there are wrinkles at the corners of your eyes, aren't there? Scars in your heart, right? Maybe there's even a child beside you waiting for food or school. None of these can be erased by turning on a beauty filter to level 10. I'm not here to discourage you. I truly want to wake you up. Stop fantasizing about some man who will take over your burdens. In real life, how many foolish men are really waiting to raise someone else's wife and kids? Those who purposely seek divorced women are often not sincere, not strong, and sometimes have ulterior motives. You want him for his money, what does he want from you? Think carefully about that. So, I say this. Instead of dreaming unrealistic dreams, calm your heart down and live your life well. Divorce is not the end. It's a chance to rediscover yourself and start again. True happiness is never something you climb up to reach. It's something you build steadily, step by step. And when you finally look down one day, you'll realize it's already been in your hands all along. Today, China's divorce rate is skyrocketing, becoming one of the most alarming social trends across Asia. According to official data from China's Ministry of Civil Affairs, over 4.3 million couples divorced in 2024, marking an increase of nearly 30% compared to the previous year. What's even more shocking is that 68% of divorced women in China admitted they regret their decision, many wishing they could return to their former marriages, but most never do. What was once seen as freedom has now turned into loneliness, financial struggle, and social stigma. This is the raw reality captured by China's social trends, where family values are collapsing, and love is increasingly replaced by materialism and self-interest. In this era of constant change, as people chase after wealth, vanity, and so-called independence, marriage in China's social trends has become the ultimate test of humanity. Has marriage lost its meaning as a bond of understanding and commitment and turned into nothing more than a calculated exchange? What do you think about the soaring divorce rate in China? Are divorced women victims of their circumstances or victims of their own choices? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay tuned for more in-depth stories and social insights. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.